support you. You will shortly be transferred to a counsellor. Please be aware that calls are recorded for training and monitoring purposes. If you would prefer to have an unrecorded call, please speak to the counsellor. Hello, you're through to Lifeline.
Oh, good evening. Can you hear me?
I can, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I was asked to call you by the Samaritans.
Okay.
I have a severe brain injury and I'm extremely antisocial.
Okay. Can I just ask, are you in Northern Ireland?
I am.
You are?
I am. I just popped over from Dublin.
Okay, no, that's no problem. What's your wee name?
My name is Harry.
Harry. Hello, Harry. My name's Anne.
Hello, Anne. I'm brain injured. My name is Harry, and I live in. Do you know Glenavy?
Yes, a little bit.
That's my hometown.
Okay. Okay, so is this the first time you've called Lifeline, Harry?
It's my first time. I'm only doing it. I was just made aware about your organization by the Samaritans because I can't. We don't have assisted dying yet, and I sent my. I wrote to the courts in Belfast so that I'd be one of the first persons to be considered for assisted dying when the Assisted Dying Act comes into force.
Okay, why are you thinking that?
Yeah, because I've been trying to kill myself for about 15 years, and I can't organize my medical file.
What do you mean?
My medical file just keeps going missing.
That's a wee bit strange.
I was with Dr. Robin Heinzman for many years, and when he retired, a new GP came along, and I wasn't happy with his language because I felt my children were threatened. So I asked the practice to please deregister me and send my files over to the BSO in Belfast. So I'm now deregistered. I've been deregistered for about 2 years.
So you've no GP?
I've no GP because of the threats that unfortunately the NHS is like a sieve with information. They breach data like you can't believe, and the Information Commissioner won't do a thing about it. So.
I'm sorry.
And I've only just recently been able to register to vote.
Okay.
Because of the I have to be on the anonymous register so that the police don't track me down and come and try and take the children away.
And why would they do that?
I beg your pardon?
Why would they do that? Sorry.
Because I'm disabled.
Okay. Okay. So what has you lifting the phone to talk to Lifeline tonight? What's going on for you?
The problem is that I have to become Irish.
Okay.
Only because that I try to describe it is that being an incredibly antisocial person, no decent people in society would want to have anything to do with me. And so the only people that I can find who want to be my guardian are coming from a marginalized background outside of Europe. So what they see somebody who's they can use me. They can use me to get into Europe.
Okay.
But therein lies a problem, is that under EU rules, or
sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
Under the law, that I have to hold an Irish passport.
Okay.
Otherwise, if they were to find me and my guardian in Glenavy, they would pick up my family.
Sorry, Harry, you've gone far away. Have you me on speakerphone at all?
No, it's just that my phone is a broken telephone. It doesn't work very well.
No, I can't hear you very well. I can hear you a little bit, but not very well.
I don't know what's wrong with this phone. Let me adjust it to see if it makes any difference. Hold on. Is it better now?
Sorry?
Can you hear me now? Is it any different?
No, it's not. It's still really unclear.
And now is it any good?
Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay. So the problem is that if I hold an Irish passport from the Republic, then because there is a treaty between the Republic and the mainland, it means that I can then move north of Newry, and the police will not deport my family because I'm holding an Irish passport.
Okay.
But if I don't hold an Irish passport, then the police can just pick these people up and have them sent back to the country they originally came from. And also, apart from that, there'll be a black mark against me in the Home Office computer system. They'll call me. They'll label me as a facilitator.
All right. Okay.
And so, I don't know if that means anything to you, but for example, I can't. I can't because I'm 62 years old, and I'm not very good at doing anything. Like the NHS are aware that I have a brain injury that causes me to have a seizure, and they're aware that my wheelchair is not suitable for me. Yet I am unable to access the services because of my poor organizational skills.
Okay.
I've tried a few times. I feel that the type of wheelchairs that they have there at Ballymena and what is offered by the speech and language therapy department are just not suitable to my particular condition.
Okay.
I have to build my own wheelchair, and I have to find my own guardian. They're not going to help me.
Okay, sounds really difficult.
It's very difficult because they don't even tell you that they don't want to communicate with you about their wheelchairs not being suitable. They just want to say, there's the wheelchair, take it and go away. We don't care if it's suitable or not. And the same with the speech and language therapy or the guardianship issue. When I try to deal with the courts, I'm always filling in the wrong forms.
No, that sounds really difficult.
Yeah. And even recently, I wrote to the courts about how long it's taking them to issue me with my guardianship paperwork. They just wrote back to me and told me, oh, by the way, you filled in the wrong forms. And they won't even tell me which are the correct forms or which court I have to go to.
Oh, wow, so they won't even tell you that?
No, they won't tell me a thing.
No, that's really difficult.
Probably because the court doesn't even exist, that's why.
Doesn't sound like it's easy for you.
And I'm not even bothered to access any medical services in Dublin because all the doctors do is take my money, and you know there's no NHS down there, don't you? So
Yeah.
so they just take your money, write a referral to a hospital, and the hospital writes back, "I'm sorry, we haven't got any staff yet." They sent, what's that hospital there near? How do you pronounce the places? So I can't remember the way they pronounce their words is impossible for me. Hold on. I tell you if I can find the hospital that my GP sent me to down there, somewhere in south of.
Sorry, Harry, you've gone all funny again. You've gone all crackly again.
Hold on. What is this thing? Profile picture. I have to. There I am. Okay, that's correct. You just type in the hospital where they sent me.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm just looking for the hospital that they sent me to. The GP in Dublin. St. Vincent?
Oh, I'm not sure what you call the hospitals.
I think they sent me to St. Vincent's Hospital. Yeah. They sent me, and was it the National Rehabilitation Hospital they sent me to? They just said to me, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any doctors."
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what the hell is going down there in the south? They're really short of medical staff. What do people?
Sounds like it.
What do people do in Dublin if they have no medical treatment? Do they just do what I do and just go back to Belfast?
Yeah, I don't know. I know. It's a strange situation.
But that's what I have to do.
Yeah. No, it sounds difficult.
All I'm registered for in Dublin is to have a driving license. I don't have any other services coming from Dublin. I just have a driving license, and that's it.
Okay.
That was a struggle to get because you have to have an address in the Republic to get a driving license.
Yeah.
So I went to the Seamen's Mission in the docks, and then they got me a virtual mailbox in City West. So now I have an address where my mail can come to in Dublin, which is.
Oh, very good.
Yes. So I tend to be going down to Dublin, and I have now a bank account. I have a bank account, but I can't put any money in yet. Any euros.
Right. Okay.
I don't know though what. I don't think that the Republic are going to be very pro euthanasia, are they?
No, I wouldn't think so. I'm not sure.
And, you know, being faithful Catholics, it's very much against the Pope's teachings.
Yeah.
So.
It would seem so.
Yeah, my mother's a great Catholic, so.
Okay.
And,
so did St. Martin's tell you, Harry, what Lifeline are about? What we do? What the service is?
No, they didn't tell me anything. They just, gave me your contact details, and all of a sudden the line dropped. I didn't.
Right, okay.
I just quickly Googled your organization and called up.
Yeah. So what Lifeline is? It's a helpline. It's a 24/7 helpline for people in crisis. We kind of work with people who are quite high risk, who are feeling at risk of suicide, who are and we provide a listening service, a listening support service over the phone.
Yeah, so the reason I phoned up the Samaritans was because part of my brain is missing. And I'd had a Guardian, and the Guardian, back at the beginning of June, the Guardian disappeared. And so up until the 4th of June, that my life was quite well behaved in terms of my brain injury, but it was causing a huge amount of stress on the Guardian. And so they ended up checking themselves into a refuge for battered housewives.
Wow.
And so they left me without part, and the problem is that I was relying upon them for part of my brain function, and it just disappeared. And so, like, pretty immediately, within 2 weeks, I was being arrested by the police and charged and given fines for behaving antisocially. And I can't defend myself in the court because of my lack of mental capacity. I just start having seizures. So I don't know how to handle that. I'm tired of the police constantly attacking me and my family.
Yeah. No, it sounds like it's really hard, but it's important that it sounds like it's important that you try and get the right care and support that you need.
But it doesn't exist. What should I do if it doesn't exist?
I don't know. Your first protocol is probably getting registered with a GP.
Well, I can't because they'll threaten my children.
But you can't live. You can't not have a GP.
But if I tell the GP that I want to have assisted suicide, if they don't believe in assisted suicide, they're going to block access to my medical file.
And how do you know that would happen?
Because I've been trying to do it for 15 years.
Okay.
And I know how these GPs work. They would rather just leave you without support than that you ended up dying. Because it's against the Hippocratic Oath. If I say I want your medical file to send to the euthanasia clinic, they'll just say no. And then they'll just find reasons to block access.
Okay. I don't know how. Maybe it might be a good idea to speak with Citizens Advice and see if they have any avenues of support that could be explored, or they can point you in the right direction.
Well, as I told Samaritans just now, that I'm banned. I'm banned by the MP. I'm banned by Citizens Advice. I'm banned by the Headway. I'm banned by, and when I try to talk to the Mind Legal Line, they just speak like they speak like they're the enemy. They don't seem to understand that the Mental Capacity Act is a breach of human rights. They seem to think it's something wonderful and good. And I'm trying to explain to them that it was used to have my children raped.
I don't know. It sounds like it's terribly complicated.
It's not complicated. The fact of the matter is that the laws of our land are created by wealthy, well-to-do members of Parliament who don't want to have anything to do with the scum and the riff-raff of society, and they believe that people with antisocial behavior are rightfully excluded. So there are no services because they don't even want to know that people like us exist. So how can they possibly create services for people they don't want to have anywhere near them?
I don't know the answer to that.
Well, the answer is quite straightforward, that people who are antisocial and aesthetically unpleasing are rightfully excluded and denied any kind of service that might possibly exist, because there are other people who are more help-worthy. People like me with a brain injury, we're a lost cause. What are they going to do? Throw good money after bad?
No, you shouldn't do that.
No, exactly. So that's why they just That's why there are no resources. But the worst part of it is that the social workers and the GPs and the consultants don't even tell you that there are no resources.
Mhm.
They just they rather than tell you the truth about what's going on, they just disappear.
Wow, that's not the way things should be done either.
Well, exactly. Yeah, the number of social workers I've reported to the regulators for being not fit to practice, dozens of them.
Mhm.
I'm the bane of the healthcare regulators because I've sent dozens of recommendations to the General Medical Council and the social work regulators and the HCPC for these NHS employees to be investigated. Do you think those regulators have even investigated one of them? No, they haven't. And there must
I
be.
can imagine not.
Well, there's over 100. They will just look at their register. Ah, that's that disgusting disabled person, Harry. Ah, just shovel his one under the carpet over there and just ignore it.
No, that's difficult.
It doesn't matter how sincere or correct my fitness to practice referral is. They're just not going to deal with it.
No, and it's when you're fighting a big organization, corporation as such, as a single person, it's a very, very difficult thing to do.
Well, now you understand my situation.
I do, yes,
Yeah.
I think so. So how can I help tonight, Harry?
Well, I'm just waiting for the Assisted Dying Act to be put into place, and then I can try to ask the BSO to make sure my medical file gets in front of the committee, so they can decide that I will be certified for assisted dying.
Okay. Well, listen, Lifeline are here. We're here 24/7. So if you need to, ring again at any time, please do. Now we haven't referred in tonight, but if you want to refer in future, we can take your details, and it just means you'll be on our records. But listen, you're more than welcome to phone at any time.
Yeah, I don't know what benefit being on your records would be if there are no services.
No, it just means we can keep a record of, when you phone and some of your details, and it just means you don't have to have the same conversation over and over and over.
I see what you're saying. Can I just ask you very quickly?
Yes.
That my guardian needs training, level 3 life support training, because they can't cope with me. If somebody has to have a guardian because they have a brain injury, who am I actually supposed to contact to get the guardian? Because I can't talk with my GP about it. They've gone, and I don't feel safe to contact the Dr. Hyman's practice again.
Honestly, Harry, I'm not sure. I would have thought your GP would have been your first port of call.
But Robin Hyman was very kind to refer me to people who never bothered to get back to me.
I don't know. That's quite strange. Can you follow it up?
But the problem is I have a brain injury, and I don't remember who he referred me to.
Oh, okay.
Let me just see if I can find it. I just quickly check my email to see if there's something in there. I go to it's the wrong phone. Wait. I'm half blind. I can't see a wretched thing because of it's. I can't see a thing. Oh, it's fallen over there.
Are you still there?
I'm just here. I'm just seeing who Dr. Hyman referred me to.
Yeah. See if you can chase that up, maybe. That might be a start.
But do you work for the NHS?
Yes.
Well, maybe you could just hold on a second. I tried to get this phone search for Dr. Hyman, who he referred me to. H-Y-N-D-M-A-N. Technology is so slow. Here we go. Why is it crashing on me? Well, it just crashed. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to do anything if this phone keeps breaking down?
There.
H-Y-N-D-M-A-N. If it crashes again, I'll be so annoyed. There we go. Dear Dr. Hindman. It has a PDF with it. Talking about the region. Here we go. Here's his letter from 2020. It's opening up. Right. Dr. Hindman refers me to Regional Disablement Services at Musgrave Park Hospital.
Okay.
But this is about my leg and the wheelchair. He's not referring me to anybody about my brain injury.
Okay. Well, maybe you can't go back to Dr. Hindman.
The Belfast Health and Social Care Trust wrote to me. Heather Jackson. This is about my mobility problems. I could write back to Dr. Hindman and ask him.
Yeah, that would be a start.
If he referred me to anywhere.
That would be a start. Listen, I'm going to let you go for this evening. I hope you're doing okay. And listen, Lifeline are here. If you need to ring us again at any time, please lift the phone and call.
May I ask your name, please?
My name's Anne.
Thanks, Anne. Bye.
Not a problem. Thanks, Harry. Bye.
Bye.